Hi there, mates! Waiting for a new portion of the latest rumors and transfer news? Here you have it. Among other things, you will find out how the transfer soap opera around Jules Koundé has wrapped up, why Ronaldo flew to Manchester, and get to know details of Barcelona's plans for the grand return of Messi. Let's get into it. After the failed negotiations over Jules Koundé, Chelsea have switched to the option of signing Milan Skriniar instead. The Zinchenko transfer was planned like 6 months ago, to feed that position in the best way possible in the way which Mikel really wants to play, told Arsenal technical director Edu. Juventus offered Liverpool 23 million euros for Roberto Firmino. His deal with the Reds expires in the summer of 2023. Granada, who got recently relegated to the Segunda, have purchased ex-Real forward Jose Callejon, who was in a free agent status. Left back Ben Davies has extended his contract with Tottenham Hotspur until the summer of 2025. Fulham have reportedly opened talks with Barcelona over the transfer of Brazilian goalie Neto. Olympique Marseille have started negotiations with Inter regarding the move of Alexis Sanchez. The Italian side wants to get rid of the Chilean. Rayo Vallecano are close to getting former Chelsea and Atletico forward Diego Costa, who is currently a free agent. Celta Vigo legend striker Iago Aspas has extended his contract with the Sky Blues until the summer of 2025. RB Leipzig intend to bring Timo Werner back from Chelsea, though at this moment, the teams are far from a transfer agreement. A fully licensed Juventus will be featured in FIFA 23. Previously, starting with FIFA 20, it was called Piemonte Calcio. Israel national team winger Manar Solomon has changed Shakhtar Donetsk to Fulham, banning a contract valid for 1 year only. Tottenham and Ireland international striker Troy Parrott will spend next season in Preston North End on a season-long loan. Girona have loaned MLS top scorer Tati Castellanos from New York City FC. Both clubs are part of the City Football Group holding company. Sassuolo marksman Gianluca Scamacca has already arrived in London. Today, he will undergo a medical before officially joining West Ham United. West Ham United are open to let their centre-back Issa Diop go. Fulham were interested in his services. Rangers have bought Turkish international winger Ridvan Yilmaz from Beşiktaş for 4 million euros. PSG have agreed on all personal details of Nordi Mukiela's move from RB Leipzig. The matter will be officially announced this week. West Ham United have started discussions with representatives of Eintracht leader Filip Kostic over personal terms. The Hammers have already made an official bid to the Eagles. AC Milan attacking midfielder Daniel Maldini was sent on loan to Spezia. In case Barcelona failed to recruit Marcos Alonso from Chelsea, they will switch to Celta Vigo's Javi Galan. Still, the Catalans will have to pay 18 million euros for the latter. Valencia are in talks with Juventus over the transfer of central midfielder Arthur Melo. Yesterday, it was reported that Red Bull Salzburg striker Benjamin Šeško has become of interest to Manchester United, to which the Austrian side tweeted, "Okay, we want 300 million euros and Bruno." Rennes' 18-year-old prospect Mathis Tel has arrived in Munich in order to undergo a medical for an official move to Bayern Munich. Newcastle United are exploring the possibility of signing PSG attacking midfielder Julian Draxler. Cesc Fabregas has agreed on a deal with Serie B club Como. He will be flying to Italy in August. Darwin didn't score in his first 2 games, in 50-odd minutes or whatever, and we immediately faced discussions. That's a crazy world out there, Jurgen Klopp stated. Girona have taken Man City's 20-year-old right-back Jan Couto on a year-long loan. Brighton and Hove Albion have taken Manchester United left-back Brandon Williams on loan. Borussia Dortmund have 4 forward options to replace Sebastian Aller: Mario Icardi, PSG, Krzysztof Piatek, Hertha BSC, Edin Dzeko, Inter Milan, and John Cordoba, Krasnodar. As a free agent, Dries Mertens could join Lazio, who are coached by former Napoli boss Maurizio Sarri. Mane will play for ages. He can play until 38, 39. With his body, that is absolutely crazy, Jurgen Klopp noted. West Ham United offered €25 million for Napoli midfielder Piotr Zielinski. Chelsea have been trying to hijack Nordi Mukiela's transfer from PSG, but were too late. Jose Mourinho has invited centre-back Eric Bailly to Roma, with whom the Portuguese had already worked at Manchester United. Moving on to the main news of the day. Christoph Galtier's squad has thrashed one of the most powerful teams in Japan. For the first time in the preseason tour, Neymar Jr. has been visible on the pitch, slotting a brace and delivering an assist on Messi. Leo himself also sealed a goal and assisted Neymar in return. Nuno Mendes, Pablo Sarabia and Kylian Mbappe also have scored one each. Besides, Juninho was remembered not only for his goal-contributing actions, but also for his signature funny dive in the opponent's box. Seems like we will not see Jules Koundé in Chelsea. The Frenchman has decided on his move to Barca after all. He already agreed personal terms with the Catalans, while the clubs have found common ground in other details. According to local media, Memphis Depay will be included in the transfer. Sevilla are considering having the Dutchman in their ranks. Koundé's departure to Barcelona was also confirmed by yesterday's fail in which Barcelona's official store was involved. For a couple minutes, there was an opportunity to buy Jules Koundé's shirt on its website, although the mistake was quickly settled. Due to failed negotiations over Koundé, Chelsea completely resented Barcelona, blocking transfer talks for Cesar Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso. Earlier on, the pensioners also lost competition for Rafinha to Barcelona. Things take a bit of complicated turn here. Gerard Romero assures that Azpilicueta will still be playing at Camp Nou. The Blaugrana have already prepared presentation videos of the experienced defender. Man United are still feeling optimistic about getting a deal done to sign Frenkie de Jong from Barcelona, Sky Sports claims. The Red Devils are comfortable in their position in the transfer saga, despite Joan Laporta stating that he is not eager to sell him. De Jong reportedly had a meeting with Barca boss Xavi recently, in which he indicated being willing to take a 50% pay cut and remain with the Spanish side. Despite all this, United still believe that they will get this deal done over the line and the Dutchman will be their player at the end of the transfer window. The Red Devils have reportedly agreed an €85 million fee for De Jong with Barca, but are yet to agree personal terms with him. The relationship between Lionel Messi and Sergio Ramos turned out to be not as cloudless as it seemed. During yesterday's team's training session, the legends of Barcelona and Real Madrid remembered the good old days for a moment. Ramos didn't like something in Messi's actions and began provoking him, while the Argentine was responding. Cristiano Ronaldo has finally returned to Manchester, but not for training yet. The Portuguese wishes to discuss his future with the club management. Moreover, according to many sources, CR7 still decided on changing his destination. Atletico remained the most likely option for Ronaldo's career path, though Jorge Mendes will once again try to offer Cristiano to Chelsea and Bayern Munich. Interestingly enough, Ronaldo's fiancée, Georgina Rodriguez, has recently subscribed to Atletico's head coach Diego Simeone's wife on social media platforms. Barcelona's management started establishing contacts with the entourage of Lionel Messi. The goal is to bring the legendary Argentine back to the club in the summer of 2023, when his contract with PSG comes to an end. Laporta clearly understands that Messi is offended by him, but hopes to solve this problem anytime soon. The club is confident in Leo's desire to return, and if Hernandez manages to build a strong roster capable of fighting for the Champions League, it'll be easier to convince La Pulga. Messi's family also plays an important factor. Lionel has promised his children to return to life in Barcelona as they very much miss it. Folks, watch new videos from our other projects. There is always something to see there. Have a good time watching. It was Football News. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.